Guess what day it is? Yeah, it's Wednesday, baby. So what does that mean? Halftime. Listen, it's your girl K.Will. I'm still a little under the weather, but determined to make this video for y'all. So let's get right into it. How's your week going? Need to make any adjustments? Need to pivot? You know the drill and the spill by now. If so, it's okay. Make the changes, refocus, regroup, get back in the game. That's what we do. Now listen, if I can please have your attention for, I can't talk for but so long, so maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Then I promise I'll try to keep it as short as possible. But listen, I just want to have a transparent moment with y'all, okay? Today we're going to talk about the importance of a strong mind and critical thinking skills, no matter what your situation is that you're in. So, Thursday night, I got sick. Your girl got sick, but scary sick for me, okay? Sick where my wife called 911, and for the first time in my 42 years, I had an ambulance ride, okay? Had a sore throat earlier that day, but all of a sudden Thursday night, I legit could not breathe. And when I say I could not breathe, I'm hesitant to even try to imitate the way I was trying to gasp for air on Thursday night. But if any one of you have asthma, it was like the that type thing. I'm not even gonna do it again. That was enough for a trigger for me. But I couldn't catch any air. And my wife was asking me questions, trying to make sure I was okay. All I could do was this and this. And she finally said 911. And in my mind, I was like, no. But then the other part of my mind kicked in and was like, yeah, because you can't breathe, kid. So EMTs, ambulance, fire truck, when you call 911, they send everybody. They get here, they're asking me questions. And listen, when I say I could not breathe, I could not breathe. I don't have asthma. I've had bronchitis, think twice in my life. But my airways were closed. But in those moments, they're asking things like, what do you need to grab to take with you? Do you need your wallet? I grabbed my wallet. I had just used the restroom, so anyone who knows me knows K.Will don't do dry hands, baby. So I had grabbed my wallet, put it in my pocket, grabbed a small thing of lotion, put it in my pocket. I hadn't grabbed my cell phones because I had walked away from them, but ended up backtrack a little bit. While my wife was calling 911, when I did touch my phone, I knew she wouldn't notify my family. But my mother lives 4 hours away. One of my brothers lives in Norfolk. The other one lives in Elizabeth City. 2 live in Richmond, Chesterfield area. Not everyone was as close to me. So in my mind, I'm thinking, let me notify some of my village who are close. So I have a group chat with a couple of my friends and peers from work. I had been texting with them that night. So I text them and was like, yo, ambulance ride, can't breathe. Now, hear me. I can't breathe, but I'm thinking through texting people who can be there to support my wife and our 10-year-old daughter if anything goes wrong. People who are in the area who can get to her quickly. And after the fact, she ended up asking me, why were you texting people? I'm thinking about you. So I had to think through what I was going through. And I'm thinking to make sure that my wife has someone there immediately. And that's what ended up happening. One of my friends, thank you, Bobby, came and picked up our 10-year-old from the hospital. All of that. But I had to think through while trying to breathe. Struggle, right? It was. So went through all of that, thought through that, felt so weak and tired that I just knew at one point it was going downhill. But what I did, still talking about thinking through tough situations, I was like, no. You know how they say when a person is about to leave here, one of the last things they do is they lose their bowels? I felt that urge, y'all. And I haven't even shared this with all my family. I told my mom, I felt that strong urge to release my bowels. TMI, but I'm being real. And when I felt that urge, my brain, I was like, no. And I fought it. And I refused. I refused to let my body respond in that way. And I went into prayer. No matter how badly or how much I was struggling to speak out loud, I went into prayer. So I'm going to leave it right there. When you're in a tough situation, you got to know a couple of things. You got to have a solid foundation, first of all, and know who you can go to. And I'm not talking about humans, but who you can go to, who you can call on that can step in and war spiritually on your behalf. If you don't know God, listen, holla at me. You need him. So called on God, called on local people in the area who could support my wife and our child, and I fought. It wasn't easy, but I fought, and I'm here. And since I'm here, guess what? I'm challenging everyone I come across to be your best self. However I can help, let's get your mindset right. Because when I say it is critical to have a strong mind, it's critical to have a strong mind. And you have to be able to control this, because this tries to control all of this. And I felt it, y'all. But it's your girl, K.Will. I'm tired, my throat hurt. And this has been longer than 4 minutes. But I just wanted to have a real transparent moment with y'all and just talk to y'all. You gotta have a strong mind. Challenges will come. You will face some things that you don't expect. But if your mindset is not right, and if you don't know who to call on, you won't make it. So let me help you make it. Reach out to me and let's talk. So if you're having a tough week, I encourage you. I know what a tough week is like. Regroup, refocus, get back in the game. Let's win this week. Let's show our enemy that he is defeated. All right, it's K.Will. Welcome to the revamped change movement, baby. I look forward to reaching to y'all. Leave your thoughts and comments in the chat. Love y'all. Peace.